So I've been trying to make this video for weeks now. Like literally, I feel like I've been trying to make this video for a week. And at this point, I'm just diving in. I'm just going into it. And I really feel like that is going to be a huge theme of what is coming up for you during this time period. Okay, so I am filming this around the new moon in Capricorn. However, whenever you receive this message, whenever you see this is for you, okay? Now, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming up, a lot of things that you're going to need to kind of be aware of. You will be having to dive deep during this time period. So if you're ready to find out how this time period, how this new moon in Capricorn is going to be affecting you, I need you to sit back, relax, and let's go.
I'm living good, I'm living great. Everything I do in the first place.
So if you don't know me, my name is Jena. I am an astrologer, spiritual teacher, and I am the founder of EmpoweredNRG Psychic School. I teach people how to be psychic, and I give y'all spiritual knowledge and stuff and updates, and I help you be able to kind of navigate your life so you can make it better. And I want you to know my predictions are pretty accurate. So if you are here, I want you to know, be ready for what I say, because it's about to get real. So here we go. All right. So during this time period, I am very excited because it is getting to be very light. All the planets are coming out of retrograde. We are now coming into this stability where honestly, we can breathe. And Pluto is going to be leaving Capricorn and going to Aquarius later on. So it's going to be just magical. Like, we are coming to a time of magic, but we do need to go over a couple things before we get to that magical time. You have to pull the trigger. Okay? You have to do it. And you know what you have to do. Everybody, I'm going to guess around the December time period, December 2023, lost a lot of things. It could have been from November to December, maybe going into a little bit early of that January. Everybody lost something. And if you don't know what you lost, it's okay. It might not have been a possession. It might not have been a physical item. It could have been something else. So pay attention. But what you need to know is, at this point, you need to take your final steps. You are transitioning into your new life. If you're somebody and you've made it to this video, it's going to be very clear and very obvious that you have leveled up in your life. Where you were last year on an emotional, spiritual, and physical level, you are no longer there this year. And I promise you, if you are rocking with me right now, whenever you receive this message, I need you to know right now, you are leveling up. But before you can go to the next level, you are transitioning. And there's a couple things that needs to be shifted. So a lot of us are going to have to let some things go. Some of us are going to have to walk away from those jobs, walk away from that relationship, walk away from that housing situation. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You need to walk away. And I know that you don't want to do it because it's hard and it's heavy, and you're probably sitting there like, I don't know how I'm going to do this and what I'm going to end up doing next. So why would I even do it? My love, how long have we been doing this? You are magical. You've been magical. You are going to manifest and create a better life for yourself. Do you understand, my love? You can do this. You can control your reality. If you want better, you can create better. You don't have to wait for better to come to you. And that's what this time period is coming up to show you. This time period, baby, you and me, we're going to have to manifest better outcomes. We're going to have to manifest better things. We're going to have to start actually believing this is going to work out. We're going to have to keep jumping and being like, I know, I just jumped, but I promise you, something's going to catch me. And I can feel the fear because Pluto brings up a lot of fears. And I feel like Pluto spending its last few moments in Capricorn are going to be bringing up really those deep, hard fears, those fears that, maybe started from your parents telling you something, or maybe a teacher, something with your authoritative figure, somebody that you felt like had some knowledge over you, told you something, made you feel some type of way. Now you're stuck in your life and you're trapped because you don't think that you can have better. But let me tell you something, baby, you're going to have better. You're getting better. We are going after better in this time period. That's what this is about. That's why you are here in front of me. You need to know you can do this. You can make this happen. And you need to quit waiting for the universe to bring you a gift or a miracle. And you need to start digging in your bag, digging in your spiritual bag. Listen, you got a bunch of videos. I done did a bunch of videos. Dig into your spiritual bag and manifest a better reality. And I know for some of you that's going to make you upset. Oh, Janae, oh my God, I'm going to manifest. Yes, that's what I've been preaching literally for like 2 years now. That's the same message. It's always going to be the same message. You don't ever have to worry. The message isn't going to change. You create your own reality. I know you keep hearing it time and time again, but this is the time period for you to actually see and believe and achieve. You got this. I believe in you, and I know that you can. So if you guys are ready for your personal tarot reading, it's going to give you a deeper insight in what's going on during this time period. We'll find out what you got to do, what you need. If you're ready to find out what you need and what you got to do, I need you to just take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and let's go. Okay, if this is your first time rocking with me, that's okay. I'm going to explain to you how this goes. You are going to choose between piles 1, 2, and 3. And then you are going to go to the comments or to the description box, find your timestamp, and go look at your reading. All right, so if you're ready, I'm going to need you to just go ahead and just take a deep breath in for me. And release. And just relax. And just let your mind focus. And take your awareness to your third eye, right in between your eyebrows. Allow your awareness to rest there. And either choose between pile 1, the Amethyst pendulum, pile 2, the Labradorite pendulum. Stay still for you. Or pile 3, one of my faves, the Rose Quartz pendulum. I'm trying to get a close-up of that. Okay. Now go ahead, relax. If you need to, pause the video at this time, and I'll see you in your reading. This is for my pile 2, the Labradorite. Obviously one of my fave crystals. It always makes an appearance in these readings. And I'm going to give you the facts about the crystal. You get some herbs, or a herb, and a ritual. And let's go ahead and get into this reading because I am excited. It's very interesting because Labradorite is like very connected to your intuition, to your third eye, to just like kind of like psychic gifts and connection and communication to the spiritual realm. And you got practical intuition here. I have a very strong feeling that you are going through a lot of what seems to be supernatural events to you. I feel like you are having a psychic awakening right now, and things are beginning to activate and to ramp up. Now, granted, what I do is I teach people how to be psychic, right? But like I always teach that we are always psychic. Like we're all psychic. Everybody is. It's okay. So I want you to know that like you've always been this way. I just think things for you are intensifying and they're getting stronger and you're becoming more aware of things, especially through your dreams. You're being able to follow your intuition and your gut more. You kind of are having these ideas, like what's going to happen, and then like it actually happens, and you're like, huh, yeah, and it's like increasing for you. Like the more you're starting to guess about events, the more those events you are predicting them accurately. You are predicting behaviors of people accurately as well. Okay, you are definitely gaining huge insight right now on a psychic level. I would tell you your third eye is definitely like extremely open. That's interesting that I said that and I immediately wanted to itch. So yeah, your third eye is definitely opening up. I don't feel like you're resistant against your psychic awakening or awareness or whatever you want to call it. I just think for you are just like, what does that even mean? Why does that even matter? It's just, you don't really care about it, but you're experiencing it. So it's not causing problems, but you just might want to like pay attention to that before it does kind of become like a little too much for you to manage or for you to understand. So I would tell you, to know that you do have these gifts and to really try to seek your understanding of these gifts than wanting to push them away or, just brush it off or say, oh, I don't know what that is. So I'm not even going to try and explore or get answers to these questions. You always know who to ask for questions, right? I am always here for you, okay? I got you. All right, let's get the tarot cards going. Would shout out to using my first ever tarot deck that I ever got. And this is like the classic deck. Like this should be everyone's first deck. It's like the Writer's Watt deck. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyways, shout out to y'all. Because I don't know, this feels like some OG-ness is coming through for y'all. Like something that's been hidden inside of you for a long time is gonna burst out in these next 30 days. I'm loving it for you. All the cups, all the cards are in reverse. I need you to know that. You are definitely really, whoa, you got a lot going on. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. You might have been drawn to pile 3. I feel like if you are, I feel like there's a message for you here and in pile 3. But you have a lot going on. Okay. There are these 2 masculine energies here that are really confusing you, are really conflicting you. One of them has just been really nasty and said some kind of really crazy things to you. And another one is just playing with your emotions in some kind of way, making you feel like they're there for you, but they let you down and they're really not. So it's just, there's a lot going on. You are over here trying to balance yourself in between a lot of energies in your life as well. That's also what this is speaking towards. There's just a lot of mind stuff going on with you. You might be telling yourself a lot of negative things. You might be having just a lot of negative experiences kind of pop up for you. That's making you want to say a lot of negative things to yourself. You're causing yourself anxiety for sure. Or this energy, this person is causing you anxiety, but that's popping up. And then there's just this other thing over here. Oh my gosh, just with love and with trying to find a partner that cares about you and wants you. And you're scrambling all over the place that you're missing. You're missing it. You need to stop for real. Hold on. You and me, baby, breathe. You have a lot of different things going on in your life, and you are trying to figure out how are you going to pick it up. And let me tell you something. This is going to be done for you in a spiritual way. I preach this and I teach this, so I think this is so cool that we were already kind of on this little lane. So let's go ahead and just walk this road. So pretty much everything begins in the spiritual and then manifests in the physical. I say this so often. This is not the last time you'll hear this. I promise. And what you need to understand is I feel like you are really trying to fix a lot of things in your life very physically. And you're being called to take a step back and maybe take a little bit more look at the spiritual things. How can you come at this from more of a spiritual angle? For you, you're going to say something like, am I just supposed to pray? If that's your spirituality, then yeah, pray. Light a candle, visualization. That's what I think this is for you, is figuring out what your spirituality is. Everybody's psychic, right? But how are you psychic? There are many ways to God. How is your way to God? How do you get there? And I think that's what you need to be trying to figure out, is what your spiritual practices are, what your spiritual philosophy is, what your spiritual beliefs are. And it seems like you are really focused on what a lot of other people have going on, or the drama that other people are creating for you, which I love and I get. But at the same time, to get out of this, you are going to have to use your spiritual mind. You're going to have to get into your spiritual bag. Hence why Labradorite wants to work with you. This is a highly spiritual stone. It's good for spiritual communication. So just go ahead and take the hints now that whatever issue or problem that you're going to be facing over these next 30 days, to really try to approach it with more of a spiritual mind frame first, with wanting to, yes, pray about it first, with wanting to light a candle over it first, with wanting to give it to God or give it to you to your ancestors, wanting to light some sage, wanting to journal and say your special little phrase. Going on that therapeutic hike, going on that therapeutic walk before you make a decision, before you make any moves. That's what I think you also want to know. So I'm just supposed to just pray. I mean, pray and let it unfold. Let it do its thing, Stop being so into this physical world, okay? Stop being so here. Like, you're in this world, but you're not of this world, okay? So allow yourself to kind of start in the spiritual realm and pray about it, and then allow the answer to come to you physically, and be open-minded to the prayer. Okay, I'm going to pray and the answer's going to come, or I'm going to light this candle and it's all going to work out, or I'm going to do this and then bam, everything's going to just light up. Yes, you're here to kind of get that faith and that trust, but you're also here to get deeper into your spiritual bag and use your spiritual energy, your psychic energy, to allow things to shift and wield its way into place for you as well. Wow. So, I mean, I want to say, if you need to know any more, hit me up. But I want to know if you need any teaching. You always know where to go. I love you because I am you, and I'll see you for the full moon. Bye. This is for my pile 2, the rose quartz. Oh yeah, that's coming up better for you guys. And obviously there's some facts about rose quartz. You guys get a lovely herb, ritual. You know the works. Okay. So I really want to get into this. I obviously did some shuffling off camera because I want to use my microphone because I think it's so cool and I love it. So let's talk about this right now. Okay, first off, divine love. Okay, divine love and rose quartz. The next 30 days. Do you know what's about to happen for you right now, boo-boo? Do you know what's about to happen? Okay. You have Jupiter here in reverse. You have Virgo. And you have cause and effect. All of these are in reverse. The only thing that came out upright for you was the divine love. So there definitely is going to be a divine union that is going to be taking place for you within this next 30 days. Now, some of you, we do need to talk about what that love means for you. Some of you, it is going to be meeting a partner, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you and that partner are going to be together. It means maybe there's going to be an introduction between you two, maybe so that you become aware of them, they become aware of you in these next 30 days. So when I tell you that a divine love and divine union is going to take place for you in the next 30 days, you are going to be thinking, oh girl, so I'm getting married, girl, I'm getting married. You are, no. Okay. Will you be getting married? Not in the next 30 days, but the way that this looks, okay, definitely. But before you get into this divine love union, we do got to pump our brakes because it's a love reading, but I love you. Okay. You and this individual are coming together because you have done a lot of self-healing and self-love, and this person is coming to open a lot of stuff up for you, teach you about yourself. There is a mirroring that is going to be occurring between you and this person. So kind of in a way, they're gonna help you heal, you're gonna help them heal, but if they heal, then you heal. If you heal, then they heal. It's a really cool trade-off that you guys are gonna have. Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna have a nice trade-off here. I'm saying though, when you guys first meet or first come together, it is not going to be this complete rom-com. Oh my God, I saw you randomly on the street, we're in love, we're having babies. There is definitely going to be a little bit of oh hey, I don't know how to explain. It's gonna be very casual. Who's ever piled, there's so many different variations it's gonna happen for. Okay, love that for me. But what I want to tell you is when you guys first meet, it's gonna be very casual. So when you meet them, please keep it cool. Okay, don't be oh my God, girl, oh, I got this little tarot reading. They told me I was gonna meet you. Don't do that. Okay. But you do have a love coming up. Let's get some tarot cards on it and get some deeper reading, okay? And don't forget, take this time, ask the question if you need to, and it will be answered. It was answering that for you quick. Okay, you might not want to hear this, but I am your bestie and I love you. So here we go. You know what we were talking about when you and this person first meet? How, like, you need to keep it casual and maybe don't mention this reading, but just kind of like, put it in the like back of your mind. Like, this is what's up. They might be with somebody else currently, or they, might be just kind of like feeling somebody else. And like, that's not bad. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like you two have met yet. So the fact that they have somebody else right now, I mean, what do you want? They are human. They do have somebody else right now. And I'm not going to say that you are going to be a homewrecker, because you're not. You're not. Okay? Like, you're really not. This is all meant to happen, and it is definitely a coming together. Um it's all going to reveal itself. I feel like I'm like holding back to be like, that you're going to meet this person, and this person, you're going to end up vibing, and you guys are going to end up being just like friends and just being like hella cool. And you're really not even going to try to like homewreck on it. It's just going to be like, oh, you got a like partner. That's bet awesome. And obviously we know how this goes, because it's a princess of swords girl. The partner's gonna be a little jealous of you. They're gonna be a little jealous of y'all's relationship. They're gonna feel like you guys vibe a little bit too much. It is gonna cause a little bit of tension between them. You and the other person though, like y'all finna vibe. But obviously the little third party person, or maybe you're the third party, I don't know at this point. It's confusing, because like you and the person are meant to be together and you guys vibe like really well. But there definitely is this third person here, and the third person could actually be your partner. So you could have somebody in your life currently, and you could be like, Janae, I have some, yeah. Anyways, next 30 days, someone is going to become aware of your existence, of your presence, and it is going to spark something between you two, something heavy. Ooh, something fiery, something passionate. Don't worry, it's gonna be good. There is a third party here though, and somebody, one of y'all, is bringing somebody else to the party. Okay. Obviously, I think we all know what's gonna happen. The other person is gonna get very jealous of y'all's relationship, and you guys are going to get together. And you need to know that this is actually all meant to happen. Y'all's relationship is meant to happen and take place. And you guys are going to activate and invoke a deep healing within each other. And you guys are going to actually like raise each other's like spiritual awareness. You guys are going to be able to develop a deep spiritual love. Again, this is meant to happen for you. So when it does, don't necessarily feel bad. And again, don't tell them about this reading yet. But note, there is definitely in the next 30 days, you and somebody, the relationship between you guys is going to end up taking off, because you could potentially do know who they are, and it could just end up taking off in a deeper way in the next 30 days. Okay, I love you because I am you, and apparently other people love you too. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So I was going to try to do the shuffle off camera because I want to use my microphone and like hold it and be all into this. But pile one, where? What? Okay, so because we already came out with Uranus in reverse, and then we also have Venus here. Sorry, I do not have a big card visual shot right now. That wasn't really important to me. I just wanted to make sure that I could deliver this reading to you guys as best as possible. Okay, and then we have Rest in reverse 15. So this Uranus and Venus here for me is very powerful. For you, I think it's very powerful as well to kind of understand here. There is just a huge resistance to change. And there is just like a lot of blessings that are trying to come to you, but they're going to come to you through these extreme kind of shifts and transformations. And I feel like there's this moment, some of you like really like want to rest, and you're being called to move. And then some of you, you feel like you should move and you're being called to rest. So either way, there is this imbalance of trying to move and trying to do something when you're not in the right place and you're not ready yet, or not being able to connect and feel the feeling of, okay, I feel this and I'm ready. And I completely understand, because honestly, it took me like forever to finish shooting this video. I think I promised this video for like weeks. I did. And I get that balance of wanting to move and not wanting to move and knowing the right time. But that's what's coming up for you during this time period, is there's going to be this time where you're going to have to jump. And you're being called to not be scared of it, and to understand that you'll know when to jump because it'll feel right. It'll feel like this is it. This is that time. And I think that's why you're also here, to understand when you get that feeling, when it pops up for you, that you really are being called and really are being told that you, like, this is it. Like, yes, jump. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. Follow that gut. And I promise you, it is going to lead you well. You really do have blessings coming here. Okay, let's get to the tarot reading. By the way, this is pile 1, the Amethyst. You know, as always, I'm going to put facts up. I'm going to put a special herb up. I know I was moving fast. But that's because this reading was getting really good and I needed y'all to hear this stuff right now, like immediately. I couldn't hold anything back from you. I love you. That's how this works. Okay, tarot reading time. Ooh. Wow. I really like how we were talking about you knowing the right time and the right balance, because Temperance came out, which, if you don't know, Temperance speaks about balance and like things like coming together well. And it came up upright for you. It was actually the first card to pop out. So I want you to know that it's like heavy confirmation that yes, things are going to end up going well and panning out. There really is going to be this moment. You will get the moment. I think that's what some of you need to hear too, is you want to make the move and you want to know if you're going to get the moment or the opportunity to make the move, to jump, to, as I was talking about, pull the trigger. You will have the opportunity to pull your trigger and to let go and to jump and to make that move you need to basically make. I want it to be known 7-7 is going to be a very important number for you at this time, even 777. So I want you to know that you really do not see the opportunity that is going to be presented to you. You do not feel like there's going to be a change. There's going to be a major change. It's going to happen very quickly and it's going to be very, very good. Like, it's going to be amazing. It feels almost like just everything just starts lining up for you and everything just starts working out. And it's just like, you don't have time to stress. You don't have time to worry. You don't have time to second guess. It's just everything just like, boom, what you need shows up when you need it. And you're like trying to be like, well, is this too good to be true? And then bam, like miracles happen. Like miracles are going to start popping out for you. And during this time period, especially, and it's going to happen really quickly. Like, you have this Uranus chariot here. So just noting that a huge, quick change is going to be coming up for you during this time period. From this time period I'm talking about in the next 30 days, I am releasing this around the new moon in Capricorn. But whenever you are watching this, you know, it is for you. Okay. So within the next 30 days for you, there will be a quick extreme change that will be coming up, and it will be a really good opportunity that's going to be coming out as well. Okay, so you also might feel this really strong thing that you feel like you need to work harder, or there's like more work to be done. And I think that's something that's stopping you from seeing that this opportunity is going to come in, or being even open to like kind of jump at this opportunity. Really, it's like you don't see it. There's like change, right? But you don't see that you have been working hard, that you have been putting in the energy and the thought power towards this in the time, and you are going to be heavily rewarded. You will. Like, that's one thing that's definitely going to be taking place for you in this next 30 days, is you are going to be heavily rewarded. Okay? And then also too, noting that you have done the work. Please honor yourself right now. Take this moment and say, I've done the work. because you really have, and you've done a really great job. You've really gone for it, and I mean, I think there's just been a lot of, I think there's been just a lot of struggle and a lot more of like a mental and like emotional healing that has taken place for you, and you really want to see things prosper for you more in a physical, material way, and that is definitely on its way for you, baby. Okay, all right, let's get. Ooh, why? I get that you don't see how all of this is going to work out. Like I can already tell you right now, you are right now. I'm telling you, there's gonna be this extreme change, and you're like, yeah, okay, sure, girl, love that for myself. What? What's gonna change, girl? And you are just like putting up walls already, just like, no, girl, you are probably just saying this because you want to tell me things are going good, just because. No, I'm so serious. And what's crazy is you won't have to do anything. You literally won't have to do anything. It is all just going to fall into place for you. All you need to do right now in your life is trust that the universe has your back and is working for you. That's the only thing that you have left to really do, love, is just to trust, to have faith. And I know that seems like it's a little difficult for you because I can tell you kind of wasn't trusting this little reading here, but I'm telling you that everything is working out. Everything's going to work out for you very well. Do rest up, even though you are kind of like weary of the rest. And sometimes you might rest and feel lazy. You're not lazy. You have a lot of huge things coming. And when these huge things come, you won't be able to really rest like you can right now. So just value where you're at right now, honor it, and note that in these next 30 days, your life is going to look completely different. Okay, I love you because I am you. I'll see you for the full moon. Bye.